Hey guys, Shannon with AMRA. Look who I've got with me.
What's up, guys?
Board member, professional miner, Matt McCauliffe. So anyway, guys, you know, we're not going to give you the whole big thing about AMRA here. I think most of you that follow us know what we're about. We've got some pretty big things coming up, really with exposing some government corruption, and we're pretty excited about that. We're not talking about it because if the agencies knew what we had, they'd probably come and attack us like they already do. But anyway, so you'll see about that in a little bit. But anyway, it's Eclipse Day. It's August 21st, which just happens to be Lisa's birthday today. So I sent my wife happy birthday wishes today. And anyway, guys, we had the Detwiler fire that busted through here maybe less than a mile and a half from where we're at right now. It came pretty close to the shop here. And it burned off an 83,700 acres or some immense amount of land. But what's really cool is we've been hiking into this one area that probably had 10 load mines in it. And it's up above a claim that Don and I have down in off the North Fork of the Merced River. And anyway, we could never get through there. We tried to hike through it, poison oak, blackberries, manzanita, buckbrush. You just couldn't even get through it, and you couldn't see what was on the ground. Right now, it's a moonscape. So what we're going to do, Maddie and I are going to grab the metal detector. We're going to grab Joe Lima's side-by-side left here at the shop, and then we're going to head over there. And we're going to film this and probably do a little metal detecting. And anyway, there's a whole lot of really old, super cool mining equipment that was left up on the mountain there. Some of it dates back all the way to the 1850s. So anyway, we'll grab our stuff, grab the lunch, and we'll get over there. And we'll probably film that eclipse that's coming along in about an hour and a half.
So
don't look at the
find
sun.
Some nuggets too.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll find that, but we'll take you out there.
Wow.
So guys, you can see in the distance here, let me flip this around. Right there you can see this big notch. This is the 16 dozers that came out, and they cut this dozer line that we're going to follow over towards Gentry. But then in the distance, that went all the way out to the very top of the ridge above the North Fork. And my load mine is only a quarter of a mile behind us, and there's a lot of load mines in this area. There's the Haslow, Golden Key, the Banderita, the Bondurant's behind us, you know, Blue Jay, all of these, Black Raven, all these mines. And so when they doze this up, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of poke along here, Maddie and I are. And then if we start to see a bunch of quartz, which I know there's a big vein up here we're going to go to. But anyway, we're going to metal detect this and we'll see what we get. Should be fun. Guys, we're just above Gentry here, but you want to see some big kitty tracks? Check this out.
Look at the size.
Wow, talk about a moonscape. You can see Maddie down in the distance here. Well, I came out here about 10 years ago, and I can't even remember who I was with, but we found a whole lot of load mines in here, and we're seeing metal all over the place, so we know we're pretty much in the right spot. But you would think you'd be able to see the tailing piles and stuff, but we're gonna poke around, maybe go up over the hill here and see what we can find. But you know, the funny part is the Forest Service gate that they put up down there, they didn't just cut the lock. The dozers actually pushed the gate down into the creek bed. I just find that humorous.
Wow.
Collapsed in there, but this one, oh, that's collapsed in too.
Alright guys, so we're kind of poking around in the fire zone right here, and you know, we're coming across a lot of old miner trash and cans and bottles, but would you guys take a look at this? Now it looks like a contact zone with some quartz and something else, but it was almost like it was melted with glass around the outside.
It's polished. It's got some kind of a groove.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
If anyone can tell us what this is, you know, or have any idea, you know, it'd be greatly appreciated. We've never seen anything like this before, so it'd be nice to know. Pretty cool.
Oh man, back, Albert, back. Dude. Oh wow, that's a vertical. That's a stope. Albert, come, get back. Holy crap, guys. I don't know how far that goes. We'll throw a rock down there. Daddy, grab a rock and see if we can hear it hit the bottom. It goes forever. You fall in there, you die.
Yeah, that's it for you.
All right, here we go.
Hear it.
It hit something.
It hit the side.
It hit something. Stay back, Albert. Go. All right. It's a fall. You know what? They probably almost sounds like it's foam, like the Forest Service. You know how they put the foam and the BLM does in there.
Yep.
Sounds like that. Hopefully this is going to show up in the distance here. But right here that goes down this ridge over here, you can see is the remnants of a really, really, really old road. And in this particular area, there wasn't big timber, so that road right there absolutely leads to a load mine, guaranteed. So you'd have to hike down that, probably peel around the corner, see if you could follow it. And I'll bet it's somewhere down on this ridge down here, down towards where Matt just went. So, God, I love this kind of stuff. I love exploring this stuff. So, guys, what we're figuring out here is we're seeing all these cupels, so then we start looking around, we start seeing the bricks, and they lead us up here, and I'll bet you they had their kiln up here. I mean, there's pieces of cupel all over. Here's another one right here. So, way cool. We're gonna have to really poke around here. You wouldn't be able to metal detect something like this because there's obviously so many cans and trash and stuff.
Digging through the trash pile and we came upon some of these broken cupels, so you can see the bottom pieces here. But I just stumbled upon two of them. Not just one, but two. Whole complete.
Oh, right, that is cool. It's still got the glazing.
It's still got glazing on the inside, and it looks like it's got slag. It's got a whole slag button in the bottom. So we have this one.
Writing on the bottoms?
There's slag all over the bottom.
Oh.
I don't think so. But we found this one. Let me get through here carefully. Oh, this one's not 100% complete.
It's pretty close.
But it's pretty close. It doesn't have the writing on the bottom.
It has like a drawing or something.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote on it.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. Nice find, bro. There's another one right up here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This is pretty badass. Check this out. 4 complete ones. Some of them still have the glazing on them. They're really cool, and we've got a bunch of pieces that even have slag in them. This is just a killer find. And
something you don't find every day.
No, you don't. And we did find where the kiln was and all their bricks, because you can see all the glassy substance. That's actually from them burning it off. They probably had one tip over inside the kiln. So out of all of the pieces that we found, as far as things that might contain gold, this is probably our best bet right here. So we'll take this back. This is pretty cool. Man, is it dusty and crap out here.
Don't forget something very special as well.
Oh yeah, the clock with the minute hand still on it.
You guys can actually see the minute hand is still on it as well, with all the grinds and the gears inside.
That's just cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, that's just cool.
It's almost better than a nugget.
I love this kind of stuff. So anyway, we're gonna keep poking around. We're gonna go up on the other ridge. Oh dude, check this out. This is badass. And look at this, there's a whole pile of square nails. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Holy cow.
Let's get that on film. That is awesome.
That is so cool. There's a whole freaking pile of them.
Look at the big one right here. A couple big ones.
Oh yeah. This is cool though. You know, I love finding things like this because this was all hand forged. Somebody sat over a hot fire. Look, you can still see the hammer marks here. This is awesome. This is why we love exploring after things like this, guys, and you don't need a metal detector. All you need is, you know, a couple of bottles of water and a little bit of food and just start walking. Good gosh, we're gonna end up spending a lot of time out here. But look at, there must be 100 freaking square nails here. That is so cool. Well, guys, this is pretty cool. I mean, Maddie and I only went out there for
A couple
hours is all, really, and we only hit a really small portion of it. We could see mine shafts all over the place, and we'll probably run out here. And we're going to show you some of the things that we found, but I gotta be real honest, even in all the years that I've mined, I've found a lot of, and I have some in the shop here, of cupels, but they were little tiny ones, and there were ones that Don and I found over here by the Red Cloud mine, and I've never found any this big, and especially not with the stamps on the bottom that are from England. So this is a really rare find. It's cool. I love the clock, freaking second hand, and the minute hand is still on there.
Yeah, the fire exposed a lot of the old workings from, you know, the original miners that were in the area, you know, and no one could see any of this stuff before, you know, because it was covered in poison oak and manzanita and stuff like that, you know. Buckbrush, and, you know, it exposed a lot of cool stuff, you know, a lot of history in the area.
There's a ton of, you know, this old dinnerware and stuff, because they would just get whatever they had, and then when they were done, they just discard it. But we found quite a bit of stuff. Some of the stuff is stamped from England and all over the world, because of all of the miners when they came here way back in the day. A lot of them were from France, Belgium, Australia, even places like Hawaii. So pretty cool. But you know, the cool part about this is you didn't even need a metal detector. We never even pulled it off of the Polaris. So, but we're curious is if anybody knows what this was. We showed Becca over at the Forest Service, and she thought it might be some kind of a harness for an animal, but that's way too big and heavy for even for an oxen, I think. But it's hand forged, so it's probably made in the 1800s. But badass, way cool. And then we found that big pile, literally a pile. Somebody had laid down all of those.
At least 100 square nails of all different sizes.
And we left those there, but anyway, we're going to go back and explore that. Don was supposed to be here by now, and we were going to head back out and go show you guys some more. So if he shows up soon, we'll go back out and do that. Otherwise, we got other things that we're going to do. But tomorrow is going to be a good video, too, because we're going to go down sniping on a claim. And now that the water's down, we're going to dive in with masks and snorkels and go into some of these places that we know nobody has been to in a very, very long time. So that should be pretty fun. But Guys, we've got a lot of things coming up. We've got our gold show in Auburn. We mentioned that in the dinner. But if you're sick and tired of all of this governmental regulation, just over-regulation, think about joining us. We've got, I think, well, we can't really announce we have 100 claims yet, but we do. We just haven't got all of the paperwork on them. So in 6 states, from Colorado, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, California,
Idaho.
and Idaho. So anyway, we just beat the Forest Service up over there last week. So anyway, think about getting in this fight. We're a nonprofit. The donation is tax deductible, and you know the small miners could sure use your support. So
We could all use his support.
yeah. Anyway, I'm Shannon, and this is Matt. We'll see you guys next time. Good job, bro. Good day.
Absolutely.